What's up, everybody? In this video, I've got a free pick for you in the Saints and Broncos Thursday night football game. I wanted to get this video out sooner, preferably last night. These Thursday night football videos pop off for all the content creators out there. I just have to wait to see my Wednesday results so I can recap it. And then it was a brutal Wednesday, so I didn't even want to make a video. I was like, man, my energy's so negative right now after watching those Wednesday night football games. And I just want to say to you guys, if that was your first Wednesday betting on college football, just understand that was one of the worst. That wasn't fun. Typically, the Tuesday and Wednesday games pop off. Even on Tuesday, Holden Willis went off. It was just his quarterback couldn't get over the hump. So don't give up on Tuesday and Wednesday games. I had a guy text me and some people messaging me, man, this is crazy. I'm watching football on Wednesday. And I was thinking, it's crazy to me that you've never done this before. Like, I'm 31 years old. I watch all the football games. I watch Canadian football. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so fun. Like, people get caught up in this idea that it has to be a mainstream primetime football game for them to bet on. And legitimately, like, if you're watching this, be honest with yourself if you're this guy. But 90% of sports bettors think that, oh, I can't bet on that, man. Who knows? Who the hell knows what's going to happen, man? Wednesday night football, good luck trying to predict that. And then they'll go and they'll build this 5-man parlay for Thursday night football. And I'm just thinking, like, do you really believe that it's easier to win a bet on Thursday night football than Wednesday? You believe that because Thursday night football is more popular and you know the NFL players better than college? Like, okay, well, guess what? Vegas knows the NFL players better than college too, and Vegas is taking millions of dollars on those lines, so Vegas is going to make sure those lines are sharp. Now that I'm playing peer-to-peer on, like, Drafkings Pick 6 and stuff, I'm starting to realize, like, nobody's putting money down on Wednesday. So these Vegas lines, like these sports books in Vegas, they don't really have to be sharp on the Wednesday lines because nobody's betting on it at all. Their customers are all heavy on Thursday night football. That means these lines are going to be super, super sharp. Okay, so don't make that rookie mistake of thinking that a game has to be mainstream. I see it with the preseason too. If you guys have been following me in August during NFL preseason, August was like our best month. Well, September, we actually topped it there. That last week of September made it better. But August, we did not lose. We kept winning and winning and winning. It was nuts. I had the best August I've ever had selling picks because I kept winning the free picks. So preseason, we crushed. Canadian football, we crushed. Like, you don't have to just bet strictly on NFL prime time. My favorite pick, I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow. Pretty sure it's tomorrow, is a tight end. And it's just one of the best picks I've found in a long time. But yesterday, quick recap for you guys. We had 3 quarterbacks that we laid the hammer on. So 3 quarterbacks. I believe I had 14 plays total. And 2 of the quarterbacks got hurt. That wipes out about 10 of the plays. Actually wiped out 11 of the, no, not 11. I wiped out, I think, 9 of the plays. The other 5 have, what quarterback was it? Western Kentucky. And that quarterback decides to go off, but he throws all the yards to his running back and his receiver 4. Just insane, man. We had 3 plays on his receiver 1, 3 on his receiver 2. I might be getting this off, but I think I had 14 plays total. I will obviously track this accurately. I'm just on the fly here, don't remember. But all of his yards go to a receiver 4 and the running back. So he goes over, his receivers go under, and it sucks, bro. It's so frustrating. And the quarterbacks that got hurt, they would have hit their overs. Like, we should have had 8 to 9 plays half green. So it's frustrating. It is what it is. But I'm telling you guys right now, man, as I look to Friday and Saturday, this is like one of the best Friday and Saturdays I've seen. And I'll tell you right now ahead of time, that Louisville-Miami game, the only negative thing about it is at 11 a.m. It is a morning game. And morning games sometimes can start slow and it can screw up guys hitting the overs. But Louisville, Miami, if you told me to pick two teams, I might pick Louisville and Miami to go head-to-head for a shootout. And then the other two teams I would pick would be Arizona and Colorado. Arizona and Colorado is the perfect combination for an absolute shootout. And if Travis Hunter's not playing in that game, I mean, even if he is, he only plays on one side of the field because he plays both ways. He doesn't run around, and he's not going to cover McMillan one-on-one. McMillan's going to go off against that Colorado defense. Fafita and McMillan are going to go off. There's going to be so many duos that go off on Saturday. We just need to get some shit locked in that's halfway green going into Saturday, and we're going to have a solid week. So we'll see what happens. I still feel good, but every day that goes by, like Tuesday and Wednesday, I like to be more productive. I think we've got 3 plays that are half green. We've got a play, I want to say we have, 15 plays tonight. I sent them out last night. I finalized them. So if today goes well, we're solid. If today doesn't go well, you know, we're going to be in a tough spot. But Saturday can bring us all the way home. And I'm talking $200 profit for $5 bettors. I've got a Saturday pass, and I think we have about 40, maybe 37 slots left, something around there. If you use promo code EARLY, you get 75% off. So use promo code EARLY, get 75% off, and yeah, you'll get 75% off. Instead of $200, you only pay $50, and you missed probably the shittiest part of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. So now you're going to get the best stuff. And every week it's different. So don't think like, oh, I need to skip Tuesday and Wednesday. Last week, if you weren't on Tuesday and Wednesday, you probably didn't win money. Last week, Tuesday and Wednesday carried us. So every week it's going to be a little different. But if you can bet 7 days a week, do a small amount on each play. I'm doing $5 on each play. That's because I'm limited, but it also is good for y'all to see small bets because too many people go all in on one pick. But a small amount each play, you're good. Like if I'm doing $5 a play and I have 10 lineups with Bo Nix, that's $50. If it loses, that's $50 loss. It's not the end of the world. I think where people get fucked up is when they're doing like $50 a play and then they lose 500 on Bo Nix and they're like, what the hell? Like, yeah, he could potentially not hit, guys. So take a small amount, like a tenth of a unit on each one. I say 1 unit each play because it's easier to do the math. But yeah, I personally am getting like as much down as I can on these plays, but I know 99.9% of y'all are in a different place. Of course, most people are doing $5 or $10 a play. So I'm pumped. Going into tonight, I look at the Saints, and I love Spencer Rattler, Bub Means. I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? What is he doing out there? Bub Means is from Pitt, and that kid went off last week. The problem with Spencer Rattler and Bub Means, Bub is going up against the Broncos secondary. So I'm like, I don't know if I trust it. I think he'll still hit his over. I'm not hitting it, or I haven't bet on it yet. But my favorite play right now, guys, is definitely gonna be Bo Nix. And not just Bo Nix's regular line, but I'm actually taking Bo Nix on the alt line. So I'm taking Bo Nix over 230 yards. I'm going for the moonshot. I'm going for the great shebang, the big shebang. I'm going for a huge payout. So I did the alt line. You can do the regular line if you want. Maybe do Bo Nix and Bub Means regular overs. But what I'm doing is I'm doing Bo Nix over. And I couldn't really find anything that I could pair it with. Just one extra pick. So I went to the Chalkboard Flash, the little lightning bolt on Chalkboard where they have their promos. And they've got Aaron Judge is who I paired it with. So the Yankees are rolling. It's looking like it's going to be Yankees and Dodgers or Yankees and Mets in the World Series. And I think Aaron Judge is going to have a good game. I think he could get 2 hits. I think he could get a home run. He could get a hit and an RBI. He could get a run and an RBI. I just think that's a good play right there. But my main play for today is Bo Nix over 230 yards. you got to think Sean Payton is coaching against his old team. He's got his franchise quarterback. I think Bo Nix and Sean Payton are going to be a duo, and they're going to be a force in the AFC for years to come. That's going to be the team that competes with Mahomes for that division. It's going to be Bo Nix and Sean Payton versus Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. And I'm just pumped. I love Bo Nix. Honestly, if I had to pick one quarterback to be in the league in 15 years, one of the rookies from this year's draft class, I'd pick Bo Nix over any of them. Over Caleb, over Jaden Daniels. I just think he is the perfect quarterback to last a long time in this league. Will he ever be a top 3 quarterback? He might not. But I just think he has all the intangibles to be a great NFL quarterback. It's showing. He's doing well, and I think he'll get his yards tonight. Will he win? I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping everyone goes over tonight. I have not locked anything in on Rattler just because that Broncos defense makes me second guess it a little bit. And you never know where Rattler's going. It was Bub Means last week. Could be someone totally different this week. It could be Kamara or Shaheed. You would think it'd be those guys, but who knows? Whereas with Bo, I can safely predict, and I honestly believe Bo could actually throw to Sutton, Valet. I don't know how to say the guy's name from Utah. I might be saying it right. Hopefully I am, but I'm probably not. Valet or Troy Franklin. And I think Troy Franklin's a really good player. If you're on Drafkings pick 6 and you're building a 6-man, I like Bo Nix, Cortland Sutton, Troy Franklin. I even would like to throw Valet in there to make it a 4-man. So I would do a Broncos 4-man. Check this out. I'm going to do this after I turn the video off. On Drafkings pick 6, I would do a Broncos 4-man over with Rattler and maybe Shaheed or Bub Means under. So a Saints 2-man under with a Broncos 4-man over for a 6-man on Drafkings pick 6. That's gonna be the big one that pays us out huge. We'll see. It might not. But I feel good about that. I'm definitely gonna slam that. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Thanks for watching the video. I'm sorry that the last couple days have been just terrible. It is what it is. It happens sometimes. I'll always own my losses like a man, and it's nothing to panic about. Even though it sucks, it's nothing to panic about. Every single bet that we're placing is beautifully crafted, and we're getting a pretty solid advantage, honestly. Like, we're getting a very solid advantage. So don't stress. Once these wins start going through, they're going to offset the losses. You get 8.5x for each of them. So as soon as we start, going through these wins, all these losses will get wiped out. I've been doing this for 3 years now. I have clients that have been doing it with me for a lot of people over a full year. Don't panic. If you're new here, stay the course, bet $5 a play, see what happens if you copy me for a week. Definitely see what happens if you copy me for a month. I do have losing weeks. Usually not. Usually I'll win about 80% of my weeks. So if I have 10 weeks, I'll have 2 losing weeks in there. As far as the months go, I probably won't have a losing month in the football season. So the football months, I'll probably profit every month. It's just a matter of how much we profit. So that's all I've got for y'all. Remember, VIP Picks, winnable.com/SBE. And then if you use promo code EARLY on the Saturday pass, you're going to get Saturday, Friday, and Thursday. So you get 3 days. You get over 50 picks, probably closer to 60 or 70 picks, and bet accordingly. Just if it's just $5 a play, just put $5 a play on it, and promo code EARLY gets you 75% off. So that's all I've got for y'all. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good day, everybody.